One, two, three, go.
Good day, we are Group 6 and we are here to talk about the topic. Does mobile phone help or hinder students' focus? I'm John Michael Pasco.
I'm Emilio Pangilinan.
I'm Jamie Peralta.
I'm Micaela Matining.
And I'm Mark Jerome Mendoza.
We're from 2
So, you guys, what's your opinions about the said topic?
So do you think that mobile phones help or hinder?
For me, I think the mobile phone helps the student to study hard because nowadays, as millennials, I think our generation gives us more advantage in using the technology in learning. How about you?
For me, it hinders because they lose their focus to their academics. They often use their phones or even gadgets to surf the net instead of reading the books, reading their notes. That's for me.
I think mobile phones help, but not just mobile phones. I think the whole technology helps the students focus in studying their academics, because of course if you study the whole book it will take a lot of time, but if there's technology you can just search in a search engines such as Google, Bing, and etc.
For me, mobile phones or any gadgets hinder the student focus because first of all, the cell phones or gadgets are not really used for academics, and it's used for communicating and just for searching engines, not for academic purposes. What's the use of library and other rooms or facilities of the school if you keep on using your phone? And when as a student, I also experience studying in the phone, and it's not good because when some things pop out, your whole mindset will not about your studies, about the popping out of the message, and you are obliged to reply ASAP. So that's for me.
I think for every individual, they have different opinions about it. For me, I think it helps. In what you said that it kind of hinders because of the academic purposes. You can just block it, what do you call it, child block. Or even if you're using phone for academic purposes, you can just shut down or log off all the social media accounts so that it will not bother you. Or even do it in airplane mode so that these messages cannot how can I say that? Interrupt or disturb your focus. So I think it helps.
I think I would disagree with Mika. She said earlier that the library, what's the use of libraries, right? But as we can see that just like here in the library of UST, they provide Wi-Fi for our mobile phones or any gadgets to connect for us to help in our studies, right? So I think I would strongly disagree on that because I think the Wi-Fi that is provided would really help us.
I think if the old generation can maximize the use of books without using the internet, without gadgets, they can survive the studies, and they can understand well when it comes to textbooks, and besides, using internet, you have no guarantee that the information is correct, and while textbooks, you have 100% guarantee that it is, because it's published, it is came from other offices and like that. It has guarantee that the information you're getting is true and reliable.
I think I quite disagree with you that in internet that the sources that they provide is illegal. I think that is quite disturbing since most of the
I'm not
publishers
saying it's illegal.
not really. You're just talking about that the way they how do you put it, that their publishing is not really transcending or true, but some of the publishers or others also publicize their works in internet, and I think it's in the person to do the references to know that it's true or not.
I think that what you said is about the older generation using books before. I think that some of them are strongly disagreeing on that because nowadays we often use electronic learning in our campus and some PowerPoints which are summarized so it's so easy to understand nowadays rather than before.
From my observation of what you have shared to one another, maybe it's based on our own preferences. Like there are students who likes studying with their mobile phones, gadgets, or some others don't want because they lose their focus, right? So for me, for my opinion is that so we must do or we kung on where yeah on where we feel comfortable doing our yeah.
I think I would agree on what Gio said. I think it depends on what's the interest of the student. It depends if they like books, then they can go on books. If they like easier or I think portable study materials, they can go on phones, tablets, or laptops. I think it really depends on what interests the student and on how, or we can say that I think it really depends on how they can understand the information that they're learning. Is there learning material?
Therefore, we agree that mobile phones and gadgets are help students because
I agree already to the generation.
it contributes to the students' learning and education
Yes.
and academics.
Some
Thank you.
universities some universities supports the e-learnings so that they can disseminate well the lessons or topics to students instantly.
Thanks. Bye.